have Rudy here. I'm going to show you Rudy's training. So I have a place, a dog bed with a bolstered edge. Rudy is looking at it. Rudy knows when he sees a place that we're going to do some training. And good boy Rudy knows he is always rewarded for getting on his place the first time. Rudy has been taught to lie down by me taking one finger, pointing at his nose, and then pointing at the ground in front of him and asking him to lie down. If I want Rudy to sit from that position, I'm going to cup my hand and draw straight up from his nose. Rudy knows hand signals and voice commands. I'll demonstrate again. Point at his nose, point at the ground to ask Rudy to lie down. Cup your hand and draw straight up. Ask Rudy to sit. Good boy, Rudy. Rudy has been taught to come to me when he sees a closed fist. That's how I convey to Rudy that I want him to come where I'm at. Rudy knows when he sees a closed fist, his job is to come over, put his nose on my fist, and then sit afterwards. Sitting is the canine equivalent of please. I don't have to ask him for that portion of the behavior. He just knows it's required. I rewarded him for returning to his place like a very good boy, and I'll demonstrate the touch again. Here's the fist, puppy, polite nose bump, and the polite sit afterwards without me asking him to do so. Good boy, Rudy. Rudy has been sleeping in a wire kennel at night. If I want him in this wire kennel, I'm going to open up the door, I'm going to pat the bedding. Rudy, can you get in this kennel? Reward him when he's all the way inside, and shut the door. Good boy, free puppy. Rudy has always ridden in a plastic kennel in the car. The principle is the same. Open up the door, pat the bedding, reward him when he's all the way inside, and shut the door. Good boy, free puppy. Rudy knows to sit during certain circumstances without me asking him to do so, and those include when he sees his collar, an easy walk harness, a leash, a dog bowl, or wants attention. I'm going to demonstrate that by showing Rudy an easy walk harness. Wait for him to come over and do the appropriate behavior. Once he comes over and sits politely without me asking him to do so, I can slip the harness over his head. The rule is when I have a collar, a leash, or a harness, Rudy has to sit close enough to me that I don't move my feet. Because if I have to take one step towards him today, tomorrow I'm going to be taking 2 steps, and by the end of the week I'm going to be chasing a puppy named Rudy around the house. So if he doesn't sit close enough to you, you can make a little kissy noise. That reminds Rudy to move closer. You also want to remember to work with Rudy in a small area with less distractions in the beginning. But Rudy likes to go. He says, I know exactly what to do when I see a harness. And the last thing that Rudy knows when he sees a dog bowl, if he wants the contents of that bowl, there's a behavior he must provide. Show him the bowl, get him to move his feet, wait for him to sit politely without me asking him to do so, and then I can reward Rudy with the contents of the bowl. There he is, your very sweet boy, Rudy.